Today I'm talking about the new stunt driving laws in Ontario. This is lesson 8, your driving record. And my name is John Cohen. I'm a partner at NextLaw, and this video is going to directly address the new stunt driving laws in Ontario, the MUMS Act, Moving Ontarians More Safely Act, and it will focus more on what you can do before you get to court, so rather than the court process itself. So my firm, NextLaw.ca, we defend over, let's say, 500 clients each year with stunt driving charges in Ontario, and that means that we do more than double that in phone calls. So I have compiled from all of these calls the most common instances of confusion that clients often experience when they are charged at the roadside with stunt driving. First, let's understand how the law sees your stunt driving charge. Now, I say this in all my videos. What I'm about to say next is not my personal viewpoint. Rather, it is coming from the way in which the province of Ontario, the prosecutor, the actual law, views your stunt driving charge. So put simply, the province only needs to prove that you are above the speed limit of 40 kilometers per hour on a road of less than 80 kilometers per hour posted speed limit, or a speed limit of 50 kilometers per hour or more on a road with a posted limit of 80 kilometers per hour or more. And it's that simple, period. So the most common question about stunt driving is, I have a 30-day license suspension on my driving record. What can I do now? So the short answer is nothing, but you will now see an administrative suspension for 30 days on your driver's abstract for stunt or racing. It will read something like something or similar to this. It'll say the year, month, and date, suspended until X p.m. or a.m. On a certain date, racing, contest, or stunt. Administrative suspension, suspension number XYZ. So how does this 30-day suspension on my record affect my insurance? The good news is that this should not affect your insurance. It is simply an administrative suspension that you now have on your record from the officer when you were charged at the roadside. It is not a conviction of stunt driving. Repeat, this is not a conviction. And because it is not a stunt driving conviction, it is generally ignored by your insurance company. Your insurance company will generally look for recorded convictions of offenses before increasing or make a decision what to do about your insurance policy. So can you get rid of this 30-day suspension, administrative suspension on your record? No, you can't. You can't get rid of it. It's your driving record records every instance of every driving infraction ever on your record. So based on the last statement, but there should be no insurance penalty based on this administrative suspension. So there's no real penalty for it being there. Every instance of your driving record history is recorded on your abstract from the day you were licensed. So everything remains on your record with the exception of demerit points, and which are removed actually every 2 years by the ministry. So what are my next steps after my 30-day suspension? Well, just because you've been charged with stunt driving, it doesn't mean that you will be convicted of stunt driving. The charge is, it's just the beginning of your legal process. And yes, it's a devastating start because now you have this 14-day car impound and this 30-day license suspension at the roadside. And this all happens before you even get to your court date. So now is time. It's the time to get some legal advice and proceed very carefully. So while stunt driving may seem like a traffic charge that many people may not take seriously, let's think more about how you would function if your license was suspended and you couldn't drive your car for a minimum of 1 year. You now run the real risk of losing your job or not being able to get to a job interview or not being able to get to school, not being able to take care of your family, not being able to use your car for emergencies and 1,000 other reasons. And that's how serious this stunt driving charge can be if not dealt with properly. This video is not an attempt to get you to reach out and hire us. It's rather an attempt to get you to get free legal advice, because a proper law firm that specializes in stunt driving may have a strategy and a legal course of action that could prevent this license suspension, this 1 to 3 license suspension. And best of all, the call is free. So you can scroll down below and you can book a free meeting with Dan Joffe or myself, John Cohen. There's no obligation, but that call could change everything.